Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is transform and conquer. Okay, we saw divide and conquer uh, techniques in the previous class. Let's see what is transform and conquer. Okay, this group of techniques solves a problem by transformation. Okay, as in the name it indicates. So transformation to a simple, more convenience instance of the same problem. Okay, bigger problem is divided into a small problem, uh, and it will be as the main problem itself. Okay, or you can do a different representation of the same instance, or you can represent the same problem in a different way, or to a different problem for which an algorithm is already available, or we shall convert it into a different problem itself for which algorithm is already existing. So this is called as transform and conquer. So in the technique, we shall see one technique, that is heap sort. Uh, First of all, let's see what is heap. The heap sort we shall see. So definition of a heap. Heap is a binary tree with key at its nodes. Okay, you know already what is a binary tree. In binary tree, nodes will be there. In heap, the nodes will have value. Okay, each node will have, key is nothing but the value in the node, and it is essentially a complete, that is, it should be a complete binary tree. Okay, what is a complete binary tree? I will show you examples in the next slide. Okay, binary tree has to be complete. All its levels are full except possibly the last level. Okay, at each level it should have all the nodes except the last level, where only one rightmost key may be missing. Okay, I will show you what does that mean. And one more condition is there. The key at each node is greater than or equal to key at its children. As I said, nodes will be represented with values. So parent node value should be higher than the children node value. So this we call it as max heap. Okay, this binary tree with these conditions, which satisfies these conditions, we call it as max heap. Heap is nothing but a binary tree, complete binary tree, wherein each node will have some value. Okay, each node will have some value, and parents' value should be higher than the children value. So that we call it as max heap. So you can see here binary tree, some tree. Okay. Now our question is it complete binary tree or not? See, it has got the nodes and they have got the values. So there is one node here. It has got two children, left and right. Okay, two children, and left children has got another two children. Okay, and right has got one children. See, this is a heap. It is a complete binary tree. There is a node missing here, but it is allowed. Okay, last rightmost node might be missing. If it is missing also, it's fine. This is a binary tree. Is it clear? So it's a complete binary tree. So it is a heap. And one more. What about this one? See, what about this one? It has got nodes with values, but here this leaf is missing. It is not there. So it is not a heap. What about this one? This is similar to diagram A, but is it heap or not? See, the tree will be a heap only if value present in the parent is greater than children. 10 is greater than 5 and 7. 5 is greater than 4 and 2. 7 is greater than 1. Observe in this case, 10 is greater than 5 and 7. Its children, fine. But 5 is not greater than 6. 6 value is higher than 5. So it is not a heap. So this is a heap. This is not a heap, and this is also not a heap. Is it clear? See, it's very important to recognize the heap or not, okay, from the given binary tree. So this is not a heap. Next, what about this diagram? Is it a heap or not? Again, it's a binary tree. Okay. Question is it a heap or not? Is it, first of all, is it a complete binary tree? Is it complete binary tree? If it is a complete binary tree, then you can tell whether it is heap or not. Anyhow, values are not given here. Just by seeing the tree, can you tell whether it is heap or not? See, only for this node, rightmost node is missing. Okay, here nothing is there. Okay, so this is a heap. Okay, it is a heap. What about this one, this diagram? Is it a heap or not? Is it a heap or not? See, this is not a heap, okay? At this level, all the nodes should be there, but here one node is missing. So this is not a heap. Now this one, is it a heap or not? Whether it is a heap or not. Again, here tree is complete. This node is complete. This is complete. This is also complete. This node is there. Anyway, its children are not there. Still, it is a heap. Okay. So first thing is, whenever we talk about heap, you should identify whether the given tree is heap or not. Okay. For that, binary tree should be complete. If it is complete, then we can find out whether it is heap or not. So some important properties of heap are, given n, there exists a unique binary tree with n nodes that is essentially complete. Okay. And it will be log n base 2. The root contains the largest key. The subtree rooted at any node of a heap is also a heap. Okay, if you take the subtree, again it will also be a heap. Heap can also be represented in an array format. So this is very important for us. Heap, see, anyhow, we have to store the heap, right? So it will be represented in the array format. How it can be done, we shall see now. So anyhow, these are not heap, but I will just write it down how it can be stored in an array. Okay, trees, basic trees, they can be stored in an array. So this is an array representation of this tree. Array representation of this tree. First element, root, that we will write first, followed by left element, left child, that is 5, and right child, that is 7. Okay, 10, 5, 7. And then at the next place, left child of 5 and right child of 5. And 7, it has got only one child, that is 1. So this is the array representation of this tree. So if I ask you to write the represent this tree in an array, how you'll write? It should be 10, 5, 7, 2, 1. Okay, 10, and then left, right, and then again starting from the next level. In the next level, left, right. Okay, when you move each level downwards, you have to start storing the elements from left to right in the array. Okay, so this is again 10, 5, 7, 6, 2, 1. Is it clear? Array representation of the tree. So first we will start with a root element, followed by, and we'll go to the next level. We'll start representing from left to right. Okay, from left to right. Okay, you must remember this one. Okay, root element, next level element, left to right. So this is an array representation of heap. So this heap we have represented here 9, 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. Okay, 9, 5, 3, 1, 4, 2. So it's represented in an array, and index for our understanding, it has started with 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 elements are there. So array, these are present at these 6 locations. Now, can you identify where the particular node's children is present, where its parent is present? Okay, in heap, you can follow this formula. If you are at the node J, its left child will be present at the location 2J, and its right child will be present at the location 2J plus 1. For example, 9 is a node. Its children, left children and right children, where it is present, that you can find out. Okay, left children 2J. 2J, J is the location. 2J is nothing but 2. Right child 2J plus 1, that is 2 into 1 plus 1, that is 3. Similarly, I want to find out where, in which location children of 5 is present. Okay, J is 2. So left child will be present at 2 into 2, that is 4th location. And you can check in the graph, its left child is 1, which is present at the fourth location in the array. Similarly, for 5th node 5, its right child, I want to find out its right child. Right child means 2J plus 1. 2 into 2, 4, plus 1 is 5. So its right child is present at 4, at 5th location. Right child is nothing but 4. Similarly, 3, I want to find out where its children are present. J value is 3. At 2J, its left child will be present. 2J is nothing but 2 into 3 is 6. So its left child is present at 2J, right child will be present at 2J plus 1. And you want to find out the parent of this 2. Okay, you are at some position in the array, I want to find out its parent. So its parent is present, where it will be present, J by 2. If this is a jth location, I want to find out the parent of 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Or I want to find out the parent of 1. J value is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So parent of 1 is 5. Is it clear? So heap can be represented in array format. Okay, heap can be represented in array format. And when you represent it in array, it will be in some order. If you want to find out the children of some particular location element, left child will be presented to 2 into that location. Right child means 2 into that location plus 1. And one more thing is, all parental nodes will be present in locations n by 2. So here parental nodes are 9, 5, 3. N by 2 means half of the array. First half of the array, all the parent node will be represented. So heap construction. See, we are talking about heap sort. Okay, heap sort. There are 2 parts in heap sort. Any elements, any given set of elements, if you want to sort using heap sort, there are 2 parts here. First part is, for that given elements, you have to construct the heap. That is first part. Once you construct the heap for any given element, next part is to sort the elements present in the heap. Okay, that is second part. So how you can construct the heap? We follow bottom-up approach. So here step 1, initialize the structure with keys in the order given. Okay, write down those elements in the order. Starting with the last rightmost parental node. Okay, rightmost parental node. Starting with the rightmost parental node, fix the heap rooted at it. If it doesn't satisfy the heap condition, keep exchanging it with larger child until the heap condition holds. Okay, rightmost parental node we will go first, and then if that satisfies heap condition, fine. Otherwise, replace it with the children node. Repeat step 1 for the preceding, okay, and then come back and do it for the previous preceding parental node. So we'll go to the parent and then we'll check for heap condition. If it is not correct, we'll go back. Okay, we shall see this with an example, you'll understand. And again, for that, algorithm is here. See, algorithm, I value, k value, arrays, we are talking from array point of view, we'll talk. Okay, n by 2 means, as I said, parental nodes will be present only in first half of the array. Rightmost element will be present at the center element itself. Okay, so from that center element we are going to start, and these values, say I will just explain this with an example, you'll understand this thing. If I simply explain this algorithm, you'll not understand j value, k value and all. We shall see one example. So this is the given element for which this set of elements I want to sort. First thing is, before sorting, you have to construct the heap for these elements. So some elements are given and you are asked to sort that elements using heap sort. Or simply they may ask you to construct the heap for these elements. Okay, for these elements, I need to construct the heap first. So first draw the tree. How you draw the tree? This will become root 2. 9 is left child, 7 is right child. Below that, 6 and 5 are the child of 9. 8 is the child of 7. Okay. So binary tree will be like this. For these elements, tree will be like this. For this element, first tree will be like this. And according to the algorithm, what it says, in this tree, first thing is you have to take the rightmost child, parent first. Okay, rightmost parent is 7 in this tree. You have to check for the heap condition. Is it satisfied or not? It is not satisfied because here child is having greater value than the parent now. So it is not satisfied. What you must do, you must interchange it, 8 and 7. Now if you check, it is satisfied. Okay, now this condition is satisfied. Is it clear? So this condition is satisfied. And check the next parent node, that is 9. Okay, see first rightmost parent node and then left parent node. Here this was not heap condition, so we interchanged it. Now heap is satisfied. Now in this stage, check the leftmost parent whether heap condition is satisfied or not. If you check here, in this case heap condition is satisfied because 9 is greater than 6, 9 is greater than 5. So there is no need to interchange here. Once these two parents are over, preceding parent is 2. We will go to 2. When you check here, 2 is the parent of 9 and 8, but 2 is less than 9 and 8. So among these two, 9 is greater, so replace it with 9. Okay, replace it with 9. Then we will come here. Again, here heap condition is not satisfied. 2 is less than 6 and 5. But 6 is greater among these two. So 6 will come here. So this is the heap for this given list of elements. Final heap. Now you can see this is a complete binary tree. Plus parent value is greater than children value. 9 is greater than 6, 9 is greater than 8. 6 is greater than 2, 6 is greater than 5. 8 is greater than 7. So this is a heap. Again, it's not sorted. It is just a heap. Next step is to sort these elements. Okay, to sort these elements. Is it clear? Before doing sorting using heap technique, first thing is for the given elements, you need to construct the tree heap. You need to construct the heap and then we shall sort the elements. Okay, so this is first step. Heap sort. So if I ask you to write the heap sort algorithm, first thing is construct. First step, construct a heap for a given list of key elements, n keys. To construct heap, we'll use bottom-up algorithm. Okay, that is the first step, construct heap. Next, you need to repeat certain steps. Okay, repeat operation. It will repeat each time and it will be removing one node. So it will repeat these many steps. First step, exchange keys in the root and the last leaf element. Okay, root element, we will replace it to the last rightmost leaf element. That's the first step. And then decrease heap size by 1. You will be decreasing heap size by 1. Okay. If necessary, swap new root element with a larger child until the heap condition holds. See, in the array, you will be knowing what are its child elements. So you have to check whether the root element that heap condition holds or not. That is, whether root is greater than children value or not. Okay. If it is not, we will swap those elements. Swap the value with the larger child. So that is heap sort. First thing is construct heap for the given list of elements and then repeat these steps. We shall see with an example. You'll completely understand. So this is the list of elements. And our task is to sort these elements using heap sort. So first stage is construct the heap. Our first task is to construct heap for this. First stage, heap construction. From where it starts, heap construction. See, this is our array elements. Okay, so obviously, see, if it is, we are talking about heap. Heap means n by 2 part of the elements are parent nodes. Okay, so 297. And we will be starting with this first element, 7. N by 2 element, we are going to start. 6 by 2 is 3. So this is the element from where we are going to start sorting the, start constructing the heap. Okay, 297, we are going to start with 7. So this is the rightmost child, a rightmost parental node. See, this is root. For root, there are 2 children, 9 and 7, left child and right child. We have to start with the rightmost, and again it is parent for its children. So rightmost parent we are going to take, that is 7. And then for 7, which is the children here? For 7, see, if it is in the jth location, location is 3. 2j is 6. 8 is its children. See, 7 is parent of 8. Okay, 7 is parent of 8. It has got only one child. It has not got the rightmost child. Only one child it has got. But heap condition is not satisfied because 7 is greater than 8. Is it clear? 7 is greater than 8. 7 is less than 8. So child is greater than parent. Child value is greater than parent. Next, what heap condition you need to satisfy means you have to swap these 2 elements. Okay, I will swap 8 and 7. Is it clear? Rightmost parent I took. In the list, rightmost parent you have to select. Okay, and then compare its value with the child value, its children value. 7 child is 8, but it is greater than 7. So swap these 2 things. So this is our new tree. Now go to the leftmost parent. Leftmost parent is 9. Okay, leftmost parent is 9. Its children are 6 and 5. Okay, parent is 9. Its children are 6 and 5. Compare 9 value with 6 and 5. So 9 value is greater than 6 and 5. There is no need to swap. Heap condition is already satisfied here. Okay, heap condition is satisfied for 9, 6, 5. So this is done. This heap condition is satisfied here. No need to swap. Next, go to the node 2. Okay, parent of 9 and 8. Go to 2. This is the parent of 9 and 8. When you go to 2, its children are 9 and 8. 2 is less than 9 as well as 8. So heap condition is not satisfied. Then what you must do? You should replace 2 with a greater value, that is 9. 2 will be replaced with 9. Okay, 2 is replaced with 9. Next, okay, we have got a new parent here, that is 2. See, again, we can check, we can verify. Rightmost node is 8, 8 is greater than 7, so heap is satisfied. Come to the leftmost parent, that is 2. 2, its children are 6 and 5. Okay, 2 children are 6 and 5. Obviously, 6 is greater than 2. So swap these two things. Swap these two things. Okay, 9, 6, 8, 7. So we have constructed the heap. 9 is parent of 6 and 8. So heap is satisfied. 6 is parent of 2 and 5. Again, heap is satisfied. Okay, 9 is parent of these two things. Heap is satisfied. 6 is parent of these two things. Again, heap is satisfied. 8 is parent of 7. Okay, 8 is parent of 7. So here also heap is satisfied. Now we have got the heap. See, this was the original list. From that we have created the heap. Okay, heap is ready. Next thing is we need to solve this heap. Same thing we have done in this diagram also. See, this was the list tree. 8 and 7 we swapped, and then 9 is satisfied here. 9 and 2 is swapped, and 2 and 6 is swapped. So this is the tree which we need to solve. This is the heap which we got. Okay, same thing we have got here. Okay, heap we got. Next stage is root removal. See, largest element. First step in the next part of the program is first step. What is the first step? First step is we know that root has, see, once heap is created, it is very evident that, see, heap is created means its first root element is the largest element in the array. In the heap, see, this is an array which represents the heap. So you have got the heap means root element is the largest element among all the elements present in the array. So what should be the first step? First step in the algorithm is replace rightmost leaf element with the swap rightmost leaf element with the root element. Because 9 is greater, there is no doubt that root is greater. Okay, simply you swap the rightmost leaf element with the 9, that is root element. So last element is sorted. We know that once you create the heap, obviously root will be the greater element. So you just replace it with the rightmost leaf element. So that is 9. Okay, so that part is over. Now we will not again check the last element because largest element has reached the end of an array. Okay, it has reached end. Next thing is, see, you have got a new parent here. Okay, 7. Immediately you have to check the heap condition. Okay, 7, its children are 6 and 8. Okay, 7 has reached the root position. Its children are 6 and 8. Heap is not satisfied here because 8 is greater than 7. So what you should do, 8 should come back to the 7th location. So 8 will become root now. Now again, see, I'm just talking about these elements. Okay, this element we will keep it out of this unsorted elements. So 9 has already reached here. So among these elements, heap condition was not satisfied because 7 is parent of 6 and 8 and 8 is greater value. So 8 should come first. Among these elements, 8 should come first. So 8 is root now. 8 is root means it is the largest element among these elements. So what is the next step? 8 should be swapped with 5. Okay, 8 should be swapped with 5. Is it clear? 8 is swapped with 5. And largest two elements have reached the end of an array. Now we will be talking about only these 4 elements. Okay. We have removed 7, 9 and 8 from the heap. Okay. Removal. We call it as removal because this was the original heap and we are removing the greatest element from the heap and we are storing it in array. So first we removed 9. Next we removed 8. So remaining elements are 5, 6, 7, 2. Among these elements, is it a heap? Again, it is not heap because 5 is parent of 6 and 7. But 7 is greater than 5. So what you should do? You should swap 7 and 5. Now this is a heap. 7, 6, 5, 2 is a heap. So what's the next step? Root will replace the last element, last leaf node. Okay. 7, 8, 9. We will remove 7 from this list. So remaining elements are 2, 6, 5. Okay, remaining elements are 2, 6, 5. Among these 3 elements, heap condition is not satisfied because 2 is less than 6. So swap 2 and 6. So swap 2 and 6. Now heap is satisfied. So in this new heap, replace root node with the rightmost leaf element. That is 6 and 5 we will swap. So we will remove 6 from this heap. Okay. We have removed 6 from this heap. 6, 7, 8, 9. They are sorted. So remaining elements are 5, 2. There is no change here because 5 is parent of 2. 5 is greater than 2. So there is no change here. Next, what is the next step? You swap 5 and 2 because 5 is the root among in this heap. 5 is the root and it will be greatest among these 2 elements. So remove 5 from the heap. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 5, 6. So at the end, you'll remain with only 2, which is the least element in the array, in the heap, and remove that and add it to the list. So we'll get the sorted elements. Okay, we'll get the sorted elements. Is it clear? Simple heap sort algorithm. Okay. See, for the given list, first thing is you need to construct the heap. And next thing is, for that heap, you need to do the sorting by removing the root element. If you want, again, quickly I will explain one more time. So for this, we have to construct the heap. 7 is the rightmost child. Okay. And its children is 8. Heap condition is not satisfied since 7 is less than 8. So swap them. Next, leftmost parent 9. Its children are 6 and 5. 9 is greater than 6 and 5. No need to swap. Next, come to its parent 2. Its children are 9 and 8. 2 is less than 9. So swap 2 and 9. Okay. Next, from 2, its children are 6 and 5. It is less than 6. So swap it. This is the final heap. Okay. This is the final heap. We'll write it down here. Next, we'll go on removing the root element from the heap so that our array will be, and we'll store it in array, which will be sorted. First root element is 9. See, in a heap, root means it's the greatest element. So swap it with the 7, which is the rightmost leaf element. So 9, we remove it from the heap. Next, we have 5 elements in the heap. Root is 7. This heap is not satisfied because 7 is less than its children, 6 and 8. So with 8, it is less than 7. So swap those 2 things. Now heap is satisfied. From this heap, remove the root 8. Okay, remove the root 8. That means swap it with 5. So this is the remaining heap, 5, 6, 7, 8. But heap condition is not satisfied since 5 is less than 6, 7. Its children. So swap it with 7. Okay, this is the new heap. In this new heap, 7 is the root. Remove 7, swap it with 2. So 7, 8, 9 are sorted. New heap, 2 is less than 6, 5. Replace it with 6. So this is the new heap. So 6 is the root. Remove root 6 and swap it with 5. 5, 2. So this is the new heap. There is no swapping needed here. 5 will be the root. So remove 5. This is the new sorted list. Okay, so this is heap sort. First stage is construction of heap. Second stage is sorting. That is removal of root element. Okay, root element will be the max element. Its removal is the next step. Okay, this is heap sort. And in comparison, it will be like analysis if you do. Worst case analysis for building the heap. If you solve this, it will take almost complexity of n. Okay, root removal will be n log n, theta of n log n. So both worst case and average case efficiency, it will be n log n. So like it will be better than quicksort if you compare. Okay. So this is heap sort. In exam, like they may give you list of elements and ask you to apply heap sort. So do it like step by step. You solve it like this, as well as you try to solve it using the tree also. So in the previous slide, as I explained using tree, that also you write down. Okay, for you also it will be very easy when you do it with the help of tree. Okay, for that, first thing is you need to write down this given elements in the form of tree, and then start with the rightmost parent and come to leftmost parent and then to the root. Okay. So using tree, if you solve it, will be more simple. Okay. So today I will stop here. All of you mark your attendance fast. So this is heap sort. You can expect one question here: construction of heap or complete heap sort itself. Okay. So I will stop here. Mark your attendance. Afternoon lab, I will take at 2:30. Log into Zoom itself. Okay. All of you log in through Zoom only. And it's a simple program. We can finish it fast. Okay. Exactly at 2:30, please be logged in. Thank you.